That means yes.
I'm ready
It's
now.
fine.
It's fine. Got it.
Right.
Wait! No, not ready. There we go. Ready now. Oh, hang on a minute.
I'm gonna hit
Okay,
you.
yeah, I'm ready now.
I'm gonna reach through my monitor.
You done it, Chicky?
Oh, hang on, wait, no.
I hate you so much.
It's gonna be the best intro to the Zcast ever, you know.
I'm ready.
So much.
So I'm just sitting here recording it, Chicky. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm ready now.
You sure?
Well, yes, of course I'm sure.
What are we up to?
I wouldn't
We're
say
up
it if I wasn't
to
sure, Rebel.
40 seconds? Yeah, okay, cool. You ready now?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, cool. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the
Oh, I
Zcast.
forgot. No, I'm not ready. Hang on a minute.
We're joined by someone who's not ready and is about to be ready to be kicked out of the fucking Skype call. We're also joined by Squee.
Yay! I've been ready forever.
Yeah, so HJK took like 25 minutes to be ready, and
Okay, I'm ready now. Let's do that again.
fuck's sake. No. Right, so semi-finals were a thing.
Yeah, they were.
Oh man, they were. And they were quite enjoyable actually.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. They were all right, I suppose.
I would.
Whatever. You were just having a heart attack in that last match. I know you were.
Actually, no. Because I got a PM from someone who
Son
was
of a-
basically
who
trying
does
to take.
that?
No. Someone put it in. I think it was Hazar. I got one from Hazar before, and I get a spoiler tag, so I know what it's about. I was sat there going, "Huh, okay, cool."
I can't mess with you then. Like last week when I was all
Nope.
like, "Enjoy your match," and you were like, "Oh crap."
I was like, ah, crap, this is going to be a really close one, isn't it? Went on, looked at the message from Hazar and went, oh, right, okay, it's fine. I was like, I gather I won that game then. So it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, but the semifinals. Only 2 matches to talk about, but at least the first match. What a great match! It was so. It looked like the Dynamics were doing their usual get trashed the first match, trash them the second match, and then trash them the third match, but not quite.
No.
Close.
It's pretty difficult to do
close.
that, but yeah. I tell you what I was proud of was the fact that I turned around and went, all right, let's put this eye onto Metacool, AI onto Metacooler, and just sort of see what happens. I mean, it's
Metacooler.
things could go really
match.
badly, but yeah,
Damn.
whatever.
He was impressive.
He was actually
the
not too
third
bad.
match, he was okay. He was good. He was
Yeah.
better than I would say than usual. But that first match,
First match was fantastic. I was happy
that was
about that.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Cooler turned around and started sucking again. And, twat. I hate Cooler so much.
At least you had Frieza and Mecha Frieza.
I don't know the second name. He wasn't in the first match.
Yeah.
You mean like Nail? Who wasn't in the second? Oh no, wait, he was. He hopped in just long enough to finish off Frieza.
Yup. See, no, they still need to use everybody.
Whatever. That was completely. That was almost like rubbing salt in the wound. It's like, hey Nail, what? You come on out here. You want to take part in this? Hey, we're beating the crap out of Frieza. You want a turn?
Do you want some revenge? Because it ain't gonna happen next match. Yeah.
But that one was a spectacular match. It was really fun to call. It was really fun to watch. The next matches were also fun to watch, not for the same reasons though.
for some people it was. Well, not quite the same.
To be fair, I don't think the Saiyans were horrible. They were pretty good, and if they were playing an average team, I think they would have won.
Yeah, unfortunately they were playing an abysmal team, so they didn't really stand a chance.
Yeah. I just don't think I don't think they brought their A game, and the Super Saiyans did bring their A game. So it wasn't much of a contest.
Well, like
Well,
I
if that's
said,
the A game, I'm not all that impressed, really.
when they come back to me, when they come back to us, learn how to be Super Saiyans themselves, then they can give us a challenge.
Yeah,
Crack knuckles. That's my contribution. I'm not ready.
God damn it.
Good for you, we are, so let's get on with this.
Yes.
Oh dear. What was there anything else to really say about that match?
Not really.
Oh really? Actually,
The semi-finals happened, they were a thing, and they were vaguely entertaining.
Some.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
This might not be the longest Zcast. But I guess we go into talking about what to expect in the actual Tenkaichi Bowl.
Sure. Guess we could do that.
What's that?
Oh, it's a new thing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you haven't been around for long enough, Chicky.
Yeah.
Is it something that makes people win?
No.
Oh, no. Right, okay.
HJK, you've been doing a lot of work on the Gauntlet. Why don't you explain the matches that we're going to?
Well, guess who's in the team? No, we won't see the teams until the actual bowl. But the basic concept of the Gauntlet is you're going to get, for each division, they're going to get the teams together, make their own team, which they've been doing, which has been really interesting to watch, actually, now that I mention that. But they do that, build it, get the, kind of second best members of each team, usually, because the best will sometimes go to the MVP, but sometimes you'll get the best. And then that division team will fight off against the strongest opponents the game has to offer, which I won't go into too much detail about because that'll be giving stuff away. But it's really quite interesting. Every division goes and fights them once, and there's 3 rounds, and the one who wins the 3rd round wins the prestigious title of the winner of the Gauntlet.
Yes. Well, actually, it should be pointed out that you can always have more than one winner. It's possible that all 4 divisions could survive it. I just don't think it's likely.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Last year we had one team survive all 3 rounds.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a shame.
And those teams were not as hard. as
No,
this year's
no,
team.
they were nowhere near as hard.
No.
Yeah.
Should be quite.
Then-
I would quite like to see the reactions of people when they see how strong
It'll be
the other
great.
people are. That will be
Yeah, I
fantastic.
think it'll be interesting because I think when they see who they're up against, they might not understand what they're up against.
No, yeah.
They'll
They
be
will
like,
probably-
oh.
I don't even think they'll be like that. They'll probably be just like,
Ah, son of a bitch, right, let's just give up now.
wait a minute. Let me just rub my eyes a second. That's not what I'm...
Wait, are you guys joking with us here, seriously? This is the Gauntlet? What the
We
fuck?
somehow edited... What? I don't get it. No.
Yes, we have.
That should be pretty interesting.
You have God. That's the last match, God.
And we also have, in addition to the Gauntlet, we have the MVP tournament, which what that is basically every team chooses who they felt was the MVP of the season, and they go to this tournament where basically you have 16 MVPs, one from each team, competing against each other in a one-on-one tournament at the World Martial Arts Tournament, which anyone who's a fan of Dragon Ball Z knows what that is. It's got the big ring, it's surrounded by a stadium. It's the only time of the year that we can use this stadium, because not only does it only allow for one-on-one matches, but it also has ring out, which is great, because sometimes you have matches that take forever, and sometimes you have matches that take all of 5 seconds.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh god, it was, for everyone who doesn't know, it was great. What was
No,
it?
it
Was
wasn't.
last year?
It was
It was year before
pathetic.
last, I think.
It was
or
last
season
year.
before last. It was Frieza versus Yamcha.
And then the
Match
next
go,
year it was-
Wolfang Fist,
Ugh.
Frieza out.
And then, wasn't it the year after that? Who did you put in last year?
I think it was Yamcha again. Yeah, Yamcha.
Yeah, because it was Yamcha against Mecha
Yamcha-
Frieza, and literally he just punched Mecha Frieza all the way back to
Because
the edge of
Yamcha-
the ring.
Yamcha has a
Fucking
reputation
bullshit.
of being a dirty fighter. He won't be in the MVP this year simply because we didn't feel he was the MVP. But we considered
is
it
something-
simply because of his reputation.
That is something that's worth mentioning for the teams out there. Is you shouldn't be sending the player who you think is going to win or who has the best chance.
Right.
Be sending who your actual MVP is.
They earned,
And the teams
see, they're-
that, and the team, I'm just gonna finish it. And the teams that are considering sending people who they think are the best, you're not doing it right. Stop it. You know who you are.
And the thing is, we'll know. I mean,
Yeah.
if you send someone who, well, I mean, obviously there's a lot of people you could say are the MVP, but if you're like,
If you're Team Cold and you
if you're
send
like the
Cooler,
androids and you're sending, 16.
yeah,
We're gonna know. So because the whole point is that they're earning that right to
Yeah.
take place in the MVP tournament.
Yeah.
So it's an honor to even take place in the tournament. It's an even higher honor to win the tournament, even though not really, because it just means that you managed not to get ringed out.
yeah, pretty
but
much.
still, you
Fucking
know,
Kid Trunks.
to pretend that it's a great honor.
Yeah.
But and we do that, and this is all in addition to the actual championship match. And the way it generally works is I'll have 3 commentators, Piff and 2 others. I haven't actually gotten with who I'm going to get to do the others. Unfortunately, I doubt either of you will be even available while the stream's going on.
I almost certainly won't be. I'll be either be sleeping or
You'll
working.
be unconscious, yeah. But I have a commentator for each event, and what we do is we do a round of the Gauntlet, and then we do a round of the MVP tournament, and then we do the first match of the Tenkaichi Bowl. Then we do the second and third rounds of the Gauntlet, the second and third rounds of the MVP match, and then the final 1 or 2, if needed, rounds of the Tenkaichi Bowl. So we mix it up. We go back and forth between these events. We keep it really fun. The whole stream takes around 5 hours. I think the recorded part's closer to like 3 hours. But it's a lot of fun. It's not just the championship match. It's a celebration of the league as a whole. And we make sure that every team has something to cheer for, something to get excited for in the Tenkaichi Bowl.
Yeah.
So, at least until your team's knocked out of the Gauntlet and the MVP match, and then you're screwed.
Yeah, and then really you just need to go into a corner and cry. Yeah.
Looking at Earth Defenders here.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up. Leave me alone.
Nothing to cheer for ever.
By the time the last match rolls around with Tenkaichi Bowl, you just hear me like, cold.
Yeah.
And what? Sell me.
But no, it should be a really great, fun, entertaining time. Also,
it's gonna be alright.
I suppose this would be a great place to talk about this too. Everyone should know by now, if you don't, that after the Tenkaichi Bowl, we're going to have a month break where there'll be no matches or anything like that. You're going to have hopefully chances to run tests. This is the time where you start choosing who you want for your team. If you can switch members, if you want to, maybe reworking builds for your team, etc., etc. It's a month break from matches, but if you're on a team, it should not be a break at all. You should be on the forums with your team, trying to get your team prepared for the next season. Then we have a month of preseason matches, which is kind of the same thing. Preseason matches don't count. They're basically really big testing sessions for everyone. It's a chance to test all sorts of builds. Maybe we think this works. Let's throw it out in the preseason, and then you have a month of that, and then you start season 5. So 2 months from now, pretty much, we'll be starting season 5. Yeah. And in that time period, like during that month break, you will still have videos going up on TGN Central, of course, but they'll be very helpful videos. There'll be tutorials. I know Cloud Rebel and I have been brainstorming about kind of what videos we want to put, but I'm going to be putting together tutorial videos to help explain different aspects of the league, to help you guys better build your teams. So we're going to have a lot of those. It'll be things like, what
Flight and Broly's ring are the keys to success.
This is a rush blast. Did you see it? You want to show you again? Here, let me show you again. This is a rush blast. No, it'll be more like, you know what? This character, maybe you think this character is good for a melee build. Let's take a look at different melee builds, their advantages and disadvantages, and what to put in a melee build. That kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. That's what we're hoping to cover.
Hoping.
So
yeah, we might fail miserably and just go off on tangents all the time. It could be a thing.
Hey, you may just get like a 15-minute video where it's just silence and technical problems.
Yeah. Yeah. Elevator music. Holding. We'll be back shortly.
And then the video just ends.
Yeah. We'll be back next week with more. Wait, that didn't record? God damn it.
So yeah, so do we have Q&As?
I think we
do
have questions, for once.
Yeah, we do. Over to the questions.
Yeah, I actually thought that we should just go ahead and skip the who's going to predict who wins, because I already know
Wait,
We
what?
already know
No.
HJK is going to say Super Saiyans and Rebel's going to say cold.
I was actually going
I
to say
don't give
Super Saiyans.
Right, yeah. So there's no
Got
reason
that on
to
video
even
now.
do it.
Switch trade your team. Unlucky.
Yep,
No,
yep.
so let's just jump straight into the Q&A.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a bit I was looking forward to. The tension.
It's alright, we'll do that. We'll do that after the Q&A.
Attention.
So who we're gonna pick? I mean, there's like.
HJK, Super Saiyans, Rebel, Cold, Squee. I don't care.
Squee, who do you think's going to win the Tenkaichi Bowl?
And we can't even really predict the gauntlets and the MVPs because we don't know who's going. So, who do you think's going to win the MVP? I don't know.
We could predict. Well, we,
I
can't,
think
well,
we can
we
predict.
could predict the gauntlet, but we couldn't
Yeah.
say who they're fighting. So.
No, we can't even predict the gauntlet because we're not even sure what the teams are going to be made up of yet.
Most of the teams are pretty much made up.
Yeah, well, I wasn't watching. So I don't know.
You must be watching everything.
I was watching what my division was doing and very, very difficultly keeping myself from saying stuff.
I was looking at. I've been basically been looking at all of the division threads, going, "You think you're gonna get that far? That's cute." I was looking at people at this and saying, "All right, yeah, we don't want to have all of these, rush B2s, because they won't work against the giants and all that." It's like, good joke, well done.
They don't even know if we're having giants.
Yeah, they don't know if that's gonna be a thing or even if they're gonna get there if we
The
are.
final team is actually Team Child. Chi-Chi. It's actually, yeah, that's it.
You would be amazed how scary Chi-Chi is.
Yeah, especially.
Basically, what we did was we kidnapped Gohan, all of them,
Yeah.
and
All of the goals. And we told Chi-Chi that this is going to be your future son, and that was enough.
yeah.
She was. Yeah, so.
Should have
Yep.
just contained her within the emulator.
Just about, yeah. HDK's computer actually blew up once.
Yeah.
So
was quite-
Q&As.
What?
Oh, right, yeah, those things. Sorry about
The first question. Let me just check.
that. Svim Viper.
Asked by. Yeah, what's saying? Jeez. We've done this a whole season and you still interrupted.
I still don't have any
What
faith
I
in
think
you.
is surprising, we've done this a whole season and you're still surprised by him interrupting.
Viper Kang on the 23rd of August 2013 at 4:54 p.m. my time asks, how do you feel the Kai Gauntlet threads have been working out? And which Kai do you think has the best chance of making it through all 3 stages of the gauntlet?
Well, we just kind of explained. We have no idea.
They've been working out incredibly badly, you're all dumb people, and you're not getting past the first round. There we go, next question.
Okay, honestly, I think that most of the divisions have been doing the best they can without knowing jack and crap. So
Yeah, they're doing okay.
well, I think they'll do well.
Nope. Nope.
Here's the thing. People complained that last year's gauntlet was too easy. So don't blame us.
Yeah.
Blame
everybody from last season. Yeah.
Have fun.
We're kind of hoping to make. See, here's an idea of the perfect difficulty of a gauntlet. This year, no one wins. Next year, people get a little further, but no one wins. The next year, maybe someone wins. Because what we want to do, hopefully, is develop a gauntlet that's difficult enough that year in and year out, it's pretty much the same, and you're just trying to beat it.
Yeah.
So
That'll be the ideal situation.
that's what you guys should be prepared for.
Now we've said all this, someone's going to just walk all the way through the mountain.
I know, right? Someone's
just
gonna be like,
tell.
"What was this?"
Yeah.
All this
Yeah.
height. He's only used 3 people. The Kai threads have been working out though.
They've been doing okay.
Yes,
I
they
do
have,
like
they've been utilized, and that's good.
Yes. It was especially interesting when you couldn't actually pick which character you wanted to go from your team. And it's interesting to see
Everyone
what
else
the
had
other.
it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
I-
I think
look-
we need to use this
I
guy.
have a
Doesn't
question.
matter.
I have a question for North Kai.
Yeah, so do I.
Why the fuck did you pick Ascended Super Saiyan Vegeta when you had the option of Adult Gohan?
What?
I love how you-
What are you guys doing? I don't understand. What is wrong with
No,
you?
all you had to do was stop there. Adult Gohan.
No, I was going to.
What did,
Yeah.
What?
I was like, of all of the Super Saiyans you could have picked, you picked the arguably worst one of them all.
You know what happened was. You know
The
what happened?
fuck?
is Vegeta called every single one of them at night and said, "If you don't pick me,
I'll
I'll crush you.
Do I send?
I know where every single one of you live."
Yeah,
What
but
is
North
it?
Kai, seriously, what the fuck?
Oh,
I
that was
mean,
an
come
interesting
on.
No, not gonna lie. I guess
Interesting
it actually works
decision.
out best for us, in a way.
Yeah, does it?
It makes us feel much better about ourselves.
Yep.
If Super Vegeta performs, though.
Can you guys believe? Can you guys believe that I think our division actually chose Tien?
I don't
Yeah,
understand
Because
that
he's
either.
been so reliable.
What? Why? What is wrong with you people?
They said they didn't want, because like obviously you would think Goku, especially the past few weeks, holy crap. But they were like, dude, you know, Goku's a spammer. We've got other spammers. We don't need another spammer. We're gonna have trouble building these spammers. So let's get someone who's not a spammer. Tien. I'm like,
Right.
what
Good
if
job.
Tien derps? You guys are gonna have no one to blame but yourself.
Yeah.
So not only this is I like this. Okay. So not only have you got a load of spammers that you think may not work all that well. I'm actually looking at it at the minute. The players they're considering are Janemba, Bardock, Tien, and Jace. Well, that's 2 spammers, and basically 2 melee tanks. Well, it's not a team full. One, that's not a team full of spammers. 2, Bardock's not a spammer in any way, shape, or form. He just does quite a lot of damage with a
he's
single
just a
move.
Massive nuke.
Well, but he is built as a spammer, though.
No, he's not. He's got Super Plus 2 and no charge ups.
Well, okay.
That's
so
not
you're right,
spamming.
you're right. Not
That's
spamming.
massive
Built-
damage with
built-
one move every 5
Yeah,
minutes.
he's built as a B2.
Yeah.
As a B2 build, yeah. But yeah, I understand that you don't want a team full of one type of build because you're never going to be able to build them. You're still stuck with your 2 Patara limit.
Well, yeah,
I get
Super
that.
plus 1.
And I'm not
Super
saying
plus 2.
that their picks are horrible picks. I'm just like, Tien,
Really?
really?
Yeah.
He could be okay, and it's possible because I think I got a decent build on him now. But he hasn't had enough testing to really know if this build is going to be. Well, he's going to get it now.
Yeah, it's gonna have the biggest freaking
You
test of
guys
his
just wait
life,
and see. It's going to be all up to Tien.
and he's going to fail you miserably.
It's funny how much more faith other people have in certain team members than.
It is really
a
weird,
idea
yeah.
to have other teams choose who's going to go to the gauntlet because it's
Yeah.
like because everyone was like, we're going to choose this guy, and the other team's like, wait, really?
Yeah.
This guy?
Well,
Okay.
East guy looks like they're going to choose Ater for the
What?
Ambulance as well.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who was
Cold-
Valkyrie's doing?
Valkyrie's
going
gonna
to
be-
the MVP because if it's not Cell and 17,
They're not. I think they're sending 17.
Yeah,
then
that's an
why would you give up Cell and all of his health? Never mind.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
8's a great choice. You guys go get them, killers. Oh, get them, sluggers.
Yeah, I don't know who Valkyries are actually sending. Like.
I think Valkyries is sending Aurelie to the MVP, and then we'll
No.
have 18 in the
Oh yeah, 18. Yeah.
Gauntlet.
Yes,
think.
I'm aware of that.
I mean, Cold sending
I don't-
Frieza to the MVP. So
I don't want to.
Pretty much
talk too
no-brainer.
much because we all know with my track record, the Ader will just absolutely dominate.
Yeah.
We all know what I said about Grandpa Gohan at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. To be fair, we all thought the same thing.
Yeah. Okay, we all know what I said about the Majins at the beginning of the season.
yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So all right.
Yeah. Mm.
So next
So-
question.
The next question is by Hazafa Timeline on the 24th of August 2013, 2:54 p.m. my time. What is a rule that you would love to add into the league but somehow can't, maybe through game restrictions, etc.?
Banning every team except Cold. For some
You
reason,
might
nobody else
technically do
actually
that.
voted for that idea.
I can actually say one, and this one I can safely say I can't do it because the staff works.
Mm.
And it was my own worst enemy. It was something that I suggested that pretty much everyone shot down. So it was shot down. But the idea of getting rid of all, not all, or a lot of any sort of B1 charging when you're off the field.
Oh right, yeah.
to try and slow down the use of ultimates in general to make, because I was thinking maybe it would be fun to make ultimates less used and something you had to build up to, and make it so that people can't touch the field and instantly do 23,000 points of damage. Now it was shot down basically because, and they were right, it's not like it's a problem, and it's not like they don't really feel spectacular still when when Bardock bust out an ultimate when he hits the ground. So it wasn't a necessary restriction. But it would be interesting to see, or maybe not. That's another thing too. It might just like slow everything down to a snail's pace. But it was an interesting concept that I was interested in. But like I said, I made a staff for a reason. I made a staff so that it's not just me throwing out a bunch of harebrained ideas and no one to check me.
We definitely check you. We definitely do that.
Much to my chagrin.
Yeah. And our amusement.
You cannot put Shinrong on the Earth Defenders, but
then technically Namek get the other dragon thing.
Didn't the Haringan defend Earth once? I'm pretty sure he did.
I'm sure that Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta did defend Earth, but he just can't have it.
Nope.
To be fair, Earth Defenders is like the broadest bracket ever.
And just so we're clear, I wasn't just trying to suggest that he should be added to the Earth Defenders. I was trying to make it a rule in the league that he must.
Even with rotations, otherwise it's just a 5-man team. It's a 4-man team. You just have to have it.
He's immune to rotations.
Yeah. Talk about OP, man.
I don't understand. Actually, that was another rule that got shot down, was that Earth Defenders must be OP. Again, I don't know why. I thought that was great for the league. But no, what about you guys?
It's quite a close vote.
Do you think that there's a rule that you would like to see implemented that we can't for gameplay reasons or whatever?
Rebel, you can go first.
Nope. I could go first, but I'm not going to.
Wow, fine. Be like that. I don't know.
For gameplay reasons or restrictions of the emulator? No, not really. Not until the actual issue comes up. No.
You know what I would say is that if there was a way to do it, I would love to edit and make some Pataras. Like I would love to make just because it would be interesting. We have Super +2 power down 1. Wouldn't it be kind of cool to have a Super +3 power down 2 and see if anyone takes it?
Yeah, there's only like 1 point, because I think it does.
Yeah.
It
does exist, but I think it's in 2.
Well, no. Oh, yeah, it does exist, but it's still only 1 point or 2 points or something like that. Still, it does exist. I forgot about that, but no, probably still a bad idea, because then someone would put that on with
Bojack.
Oh god.
Yeah.
No, I think we've got to. Yeah, like Rebel said, it's hard to really think of one, because I mean, we're in season 4 now, guys. We've been doing this for a while.
Doing this for a few years now, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the only thing I can think of is to not really benefiting my team at all, but probably just get rid of the evil-good barriers. I think that'd be kind of nice for everyone.
Yeah, I think
we
can probably find a way to do that. I'm pretty sure.
We're actually looking into a way to do that.
That's why I said it.
Yeah, it would be really neat to be able to have everyone use Style of the Strong, not just good teams or whatever other abilities are out there.
Yeah, that'd be cool. A final question by Tripab on the 24th of August 2013, 7:27 PM my time. How much of an impact do you think the 5-man teams had on the playoffs, especially in regards to teams like Namek, who weren't successful during the regular season? Also, congratulations to Squeak for reaching over 2,800 viewers on the semi-finals stream.
Yeesh.
That was pretty impressive.
That is, and the cool part about that is that we were on the main page of Twitch, but we weren't on autoplay. Like, if you go to Twitch, you always see something playing there. That wasn't us. We were just a link at the bottom of the page. So that means that many people had to look at that link and go, ooh, I wonder what that is, and click on it. So that was impressive, and that was... I've never been in a stream had anywhere near that many people, and I made some mistakes. Like, for example, I'm used to having 60, 70 people, and I'm used to asking the stream, hey guys, can you hear everything okay? And get like 15 responses, people say yes. Don't do that when you have 2,000 people, because then the chat just floods.
Yeah.
Hey guys, can you hear me? And then like 300, yes.
Yeah, that
And then
seems
there were
fairly
like
reasonable.
2 no's. And
Yeah.
like, oh, God's sake.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you two then.
It
What's your
was
problem?
killing my poor moderators because they're like, I can't moderate the chat when it goes so fast. I'm like, I'm sorry. But actually, it's very humbling. It is incredibly humbling to think that many people, not that high number, because the high number doesn't matter much to me. It just means that many people clicked the link and left. But the fact that 1,500 to 2,000 people stayed and watched was what was amazing to me. And like I said, kind of humbling and very, very cool. I'm glad that many people liked it, and hopefully we'll start seeing those people come back. That would be really cool. What was the actual question? Oh yeah, the five man teams. I actually don't know how much that really affected them.
I think it did.
I think it did. Maybe like they said in the Namix case, but again, there were also Namix that didn't do a whole lot. So.
Yeah, I think what I was going to say was it's affected it. It's been quite interesting because you have teams like Cold who, in the regular season whereby you had just the 4-player teams, there were 3 matches, maybe even fewer than that, where 2 of the worst players in the entire team were out. But because you had 2 pretty good players left around, you still had the capability of coming back from that. With the extra player, it's much more difficult to, when your team isn't that good all around, to actually come back from, 2 players screwing up completely. It is quite difficult to get back from that. So it's been really good, I think. It's made it like the whole, rather than just a couple of players mattering for the most part, the entire team's being able to make a difference.
Agreed. Part of me sometimes wishes, and I debated about this, and we actually debated as a staff about this too, making it 5-on-5 for the whole season, but we can't. It takes too long. You guys see how long those matches are. Mm-hmm. I would die. It would kill me to have 8 matches.
Basically, let's do 5-man teams and then we'll take over.
Now.
Because you're talking like an extra 5 minutes a match, 8 matches. No, I can't do it. I can't.
Yep.
Plus, I love the rotation system. I love how it makes you think ahead. So I love that aspect. But it is really cool to throw the 5-man teams in for like the preseason and the postseason.
Yeah.
Spectacle.
What would the Super Saiyans know about spectacle? God.
It's a good joke. Remember, we had 2 matches. You had 3.
Yeah, see, we know more about spectacle than you do.
I was gonna say that's not helping your case. The Team Colt put on a better show.
Whatever.
Hey, listen. We've ruled the entire fucking galaxy. We know how to do a show.
And yet you are only 10. I'm going to keep doing this, by the way. You're only 10-4, 5, and we're 11-4.
Good job, HK. You can't
We
even
only
do
fought 2
numbers.
matches, you fought 4.
Congratulations, Team Colt. You won't be nerfed this season. ...
Super Saiyans, how you doing?
No, honestly, actually, the one thing I am very, very happy about is that I don't think we have to nerf anyone.
I think the Earth Defenders need to be nerfed into the
don't
ground.
get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying we're not. We, as a staff, we haven't come to any conclusions. But there's no team muscle this season, if you know what I mean. There's no one that was like.
I think the Earth Defenders are a bit more impressive than we were expecting.
Everyone they came across.
I think the Earth Defenders will be doing a bit too well, to be fair.
Yeah, I agree. I think their team's getting a bit strong. So. I think until we. Yeah, I think until we see them at 0 and 15, I don't think I'm going to be happy.
I think you're joking.
Yeah, you think I'm joking. Just you wait until next season comes around.
Haven't they suffered enough? Leave
Nope.
them alone.
Nope, not suffered enough.
Never.
Leave them alone. What's the next question?
There isn't one.
There isn't one. So who do you think is going to win the final?
No.
Super Set, cold.
Been there, done that.
I actually think Super Saiyans might win this.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure? No, week 2 of the main season, I don't think the Super Saiyans are up to
I
it.
don't care.
That's from the Commissioner of the League, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That's right.
Next season, or next
don't
week, what we'll be
care.
doing is we'll be running over the results from the MVP, from the Gauntlet, from the Tenkaichi Bowl, and informing you guys of our selection for the new Commissioner of the League.
Well, no,
In fact,
actually, that's a good point.
Founder. We're actually stripping the title of founder from him.
Yep.
Like, but he made it, not anymore.
Nope.
I think
Nope.
you'll find if you look at this official document, it says that someone else made it.
Yeah.
Um,
It was a co-production from HDK and Rebel, so yeah.
But when are we actually going to do the next Seacast? Is it going to be after the finals, or is it going to be before the preseason? Or what?
It'll be after. We'll do one after the finals, and then we may do some before the preseason, and we'll make it up. We'll definitely do one after the finals. After
I think
you and I
a
watched
lot of
it.
that too would also depend on, you know, how
Depends
many
on staff
questions
stuff.
do we have.
Yeah,
Do we
how
have
many questions do
people
we have?
that-
How much stuff do we have from the staff? And
Yeah.
you know, so yeah, we'll figure out. We'll definitely do one directly after
I
the.
can say that we'll definitely probably need to do one where once the staff gets everything, all the changes for the next season worked out and under boot, we would definitely do a Zcast to announce that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But when's that going to be? I don't know.
It's like after the preseason, I suppose. Could
Also,
well be.
I do have a question about the final. Is TGN doing anything special for it? Because I remember there being talk of they might.
Well,
something.
they did, and they got it done early because I mean, getting us on the front page of Twitch is already pulling quite a few strings,
Yeah.
and they just managed to get that done sooner than just the Tenkaichi Bowl. I mean, I don't think there's going to be any like prizes or anything like that because right now most of DBZ League budget, like we actually have a budget, is going towards
Does that mean we're getting paid?
no.
Oh.
It's going towards sending me off to anime panels to promote it, to anime conventions.
So does that mean once the anime panels are done, we get paid?
No,
Damn it!
Don't worry.
no moment. But I mean, honestly, TGN already did a really huge thing. They managed to not only give us access to their mainstream channel, which gives viewers the ability to choose their resolution, which is a huge thing. For a lot of people who don't have better internet, they can watch it more smoothly, and getting us on the front page of Twitch while we're streaming, which is great for getting more people there and involved. So they've already done a lot. And next season, hopefully, we'll be able to maybe offer some prizes. Like I think it would be really neat to be able to offer like a free Steam game to whoever bet the best. You know, stuff like that. But I can't make any promises because I don't know.
Yeah. Doing stuff for the teams in general might be somewhat tricky, just because,
Yeah.
you know...
Yeah, like we can't give prizes to people who win the Tenkaichi Bowl because there's too much random chance in it. There's
Yeah.
not. I mean, no one will ever say that it does not matter that you built your team or not. But there's still enough chance that if we gave, like, say, Team Cold a prize for winning, everyone else is going to be really upset by that because,
Yeah, but also in terms of team fairness, you know, how active do you have to be in the forums?
Exactly.
You know, do you just have to have the signature thing? Do you have to just state your team? There's too much stuff to go through to make that a thing. So
Yep.
Oh, my promise.
no prizes, HCK.
I'm leaving now. This is what
Yeah!
I've been working for.
Yes,
for
it
4 years.
worked. He's
I love
going.
my free
Thank
game.
God. No, I'm not even going there. Right. Are we done?
I believe so. I don't think there's anything I have to ask. and that's
Well,
not-
then we'll see everyone at the Tenkaichi Bowl.
Well, you will.
I will.
We'll be
I will
snoring.
see it. I will see all of you.
Oh God.
Oh, great. So usually HDK is the one that does the creepy outro. Thank you, Squee, for taking that role. You know, once
Sir,
we've sacked HJK, he'll be.
Goodbye.
Oh fucking hell! No, I'm going. I'm off. I'm out.